Hi everyone. I'm just trying to set up the Instagram live, so I am just hello. I'm now live and I'm going to switch it up and here we go. Hi everybody. How are you this morning? I'm sorry. Let's get centered. Ah, how are you this morning? I'm good. I've done my spiritual practice this morning and I'm feeling really good and really bright and alive. And I just feel like I got so much from the Lionsgate. Um, and it's just been like wonderful. My energy has been great since Saturday. I'm still sleeping late and getting up a little later, but I think that that's just the rhythm of my day right now. What's really interesting is that my appetite, you would think my appetite would be off, but I don't think it is. And I only get really hungry for one meal. And that's pretty interesting because I'm not on a diet or anything. And I've just been eating one meal, and that's pretty satisfying. And I mean, I'm not like a vegan or a well, on some levels, like I think I moved from being a meat eater to a vegetarian, and then I moved back when I need a little more protein. Um, it's just really hard for me because, I guess I'm weird because I don't really see the need of a car. So I'm here in Manchester without a car, and I just realized that my license to drive has lapsed as well. So I need a government ID card of some kind. Although I do have my passport, but I'm just like, okay, um, I don't know. I just never ever. I guess my first experience, like taking the driver's test, was not so good. And then even the driving instructor, my first experience with a driving instructor was not good. My very first driving instructor was my dad, who was very anxious about me driving. And then my second experience was not so good. Um, because even though I was doing really well and I took the test, the day of the test, my instructor like was not there, and I just kind of, I think I lost my gusto with the whole thing of driving at that point. And I had this weirdo guy in the car with me who I didn't feel safe with, let alone comfortable with. And and he was the one who was just from the driver's education school who was taking me to the test because I was using their car. Um, he was just weird, and I didn't feel safe. And I just felt like then I started getting like really anxious and stuff. So here we go to the first test where I ended taking a right turn at like 55 miles per hour, which is not something you do. You slow up and then you do a proper turn, but you're doing it at like 30, 35 miles per hour. Here I am taking this right turn so fast. I didn't, it wasn't a, well, it was a major byway, but what really got to me was doing the 3-point turn in this really narrow like street. And it's like, you have one car coming down this way, another car coming down this way, and you want to switch your car to go the other way. Oh God, it was absolutely horrible. Um, So I told the driving instructor he needed, no, the test person in the car with me, that he would have to make the 3-point turn because I was too nervous to do it. Oh my God, it was horrible. Um, so from the very first, my experience with cars has not been a positive experience. So, and I used to really have nightmares as a child, being in a car and just driving myself off the wherever I was, like off a hill or whatever. And these kind of dreams I would have. I don't know. So let's just say I'm not your A1 candidate to have a car. I mean, I'm sure they look great. They look fantastic. They're wonderful symbols of capitalism. Um, but I'm much more, I am much more comfortable on a bus, if you believe it, or on the subway. Like, just get me there, or having a friend drive me, or, just, I don't even like Ubers really. I just, I would take car service though, if I knew the driver. After you've driven with them a first time, then you kind of know them. So, yeah, it's weird. I don't know. Me and cars, we just don't really function well. And why is they're not okay? It's really funny how I'm able to pick the cards or the cards come out just as I'm saying, why can't I pick a card? Or why won't the cards come out? So here we go for today, August 10th, Monday, starting our week. I see perfection in everything. So this is beautiful. And I just love all the blues in the card. Like it reminds me of the ocean. And look at that. That's gorgeous. So I create as I speak. So again, you can see perfect things happening for yourself. If you see perfection in everything and you create as you speak, you can really create perfection in your day. So keep these in mind. I create as I speak. Yeah, that is so cool. I am overflowing with life force, and I definitely feel that way. Like ever since the Lionsgate, this is so true for me. Ah, and I hope it's true for you. And I live a passionate and juicy life. And this is true for us all. We just have to look at how we define passion and juicy, right? Because life can be juicy if you drink a lot of juice. Life can be juicy if you're living it the way you want to. Life can be passionate if you're living your passions, if you're doing your passions, right? So it's all about your perception and attitude about what is happening in your life. And when you change your perception and change your attitude and perspective, whoa, do you really see what's in there for you and what life is truly, truly giving you, right? So here we go. For those of you who comment, whoever first comments, I will be picking a card for you from the Gaia Oracle deck. So please feel free to comment if there's anyone here, because on my comment screen, I'm not seeing anyone or seeing any comments. So if you'd like a card, be the first one to comment and I will pull a card for you. Okay, so we have a couple of cards here. See what's happening? We have 5 cards. Ooh. Okay. So the first card coming up is attachments. And this is about letting go, restriction, fear. And it's card number 8. If you can see that number on there. The next card is Apprehension. And the number for this is 18. And it means moving out into the world, doubt, fear. The next card is Perception. And this is number 39 and is about beyond the veil of illusion. The next card we have is Evolution, and I think we got this card last week. And it's card number 45. And it's defined as Earth changes, climate change, transformation. And the last card is Lost Love. And it's card number 35, Surrender, Healing, and Release. So let's, okay, so card number 8, Attachment. We'll read what that is. Attachment, letting go, restriction, fear. You believe that you are in a situation that you cannot free yourself from, afraid to let go and walk away because of a deep sense of duty, commitment, or guilt. Perhaps you feel that you'll hurt or disappoint someone if you let go. Whatever the reason, you feel you have no choice but to stay where you are. The emotional attachment is great and the fear is overwhelming. The fact that you have picked this card today is no coincidence. The message is clear. You are being encouraged to face your fears. Do not listen to that fearful voice any longer. Beyond the fear is a space of love and light, which is guiding you and urging you to break free. Trust. Initially, there will be some upheaval, but eventually all will turn out well for all concerned. You owe it to yourself and others. You deserve to feel light and free. Summon the power of love within you and ask it to guide you and give you the strength to do what you know is right. So, what this card is encouraging you to do is to face your fears. So, we have an attachment to something, and it may be a fear, and it may be time to start facing those fears. The Lion's Gate is allowing us to move energy out of ourselves, including also with the full moon that we had on Monday. All that energy is there for us to release and then bring in the new transmissions. So let's listen to the affirmation. I am free from all negative attachment. I am guided by the power of love. I look beyond my fears and see only love. I deserve to be happy. I choose to follow my heart. And here are the words so that you can have them available to you. The next card is Apprehension number 18, just bringing you back to the card itself. And let's go to number 18. It's time to get going. There is nothing to fear. Take the first step, just do it, and you will find that all will work out for you. The longer you procrastinate, the harder it will be. And that's for sure, because I am a procrastinator, and I can tell you that the sooner you do it, the more better off you'll be. And delaying it just puts you in angst for that much longer. But again, let's continue. The longer you procrastinate, the harder it will be. It's understandable that you feel unsure of yourself. The first step is sometimes the hardest. You have much to offer, and you will realize this as you move out into the world. Be brave. Even if you initially make mistakes, you will be well received. Treat every day as a learning experience. As your confidence increases, so will your self esteem and success. You are a sincere and beautiful person. Do not doubt yourself. So, this is telling you to take that step and encouraging you to not procrastinate and just do the step. And the more and more you just take the step again and again and again, the more you're going to be authentic to yourself, and the more you're going to learn and be successful and have self-esteem and confidence in what you're doing. So it's always the first step that's the hardest step, but we will get there. So let's say the affirmation. I surrender my fear and replace it with love. I surrender my doubt and replace it with confidence. I see myself moving out into the world with ease. I give thanks for all I learn and experience. Each new day is full of possibility. So these cards are wonderful because they're also very encouraging. The affirmation starts off at the bottom here. So it's not coming out on Facebook. I don't know why. Okay, there it is. So it's at the bottom, the first two lines. And then the rest of them are up top on the next page. So hopefully you can stop the video and you can see the words so that you have it. So the next card was perception. And that's definitely indicator here of the throat chakra. There's a butterfly right underneath it, and there's a golden light right here that's flowing outwards. And it's card number 39. So let's go to card number 39. Perception. The lady featured on this card looks directly at the observer. She radiates love and wisdom, yet stands firmly in her own truth. From this standpoint, she is able to see beyond the veil of illusion. She has shown up in your reading today to reflect these same qualities within you. You are advised to stand your ground with regards to a particular person or issue. Stand within your own truth and do not be swayed by another's beliefs, opinions, or views. If it doesn't feel right, then it's not. Trust your intuition and gut feeling on this one. Be true to yourself. You can respect another's views without having to change your value systems. If it doesn't align with your values, then don't take it on. So this is actually asking you to feel within and see what your values are, and if this person or this decision or issue that you're making conforms with your value system within your energy, within you, right? So trust yourself to know where you stand on your issues. So here's the affirmation. I honor another's truth, but stand firm within my own. I am comfortable with who I am. I keep an open heart and mind. I empower myself when I honor my values. In being true to me, I am also true to others. So here's the first line. Oh, wow. So it's blanking out of it. Okay, so there it is on Facebook, and there it is on Instagram. And then the rest of it is on the next page. So Here's the rest of the affirmation. Okay. The next card is card number 45. It's evolution. And it's earth changes, climate change, and transformation. So 45. Evolution. Our world is cradled in a cosmic ocean of love, surrounded by an infinite universe, governed by a higher force greater than our human mind can know or comprehend. We are a forever changing image, forever transforming on our journey through eternity. Yes, the climate is changing, and yes, the earth is transforming, but this has always been so, and this will always continue. Are we governed by a will greater than our own, or are we architects of our own future? This we do not know for sure, but one thing is certain: whether we like it or not, our precious planet will continue to transform. Be mindful of Mother Earth. Be considerate and kind to her, but do not fear her changing nature, for just like us, she is transforming to an ever greater light. From the stars we were born, and to a star we will transform. And the affirmation is: all lovingly unfolds through time and space. Life constantly transforms, but in essence, nothing changes. There is nothing to fear. There is only love. I am one with the universe and stars. Love is my guiding force. And there you go. There are other words for you to have. And the last card that we have is card number 35, Lost Love. And this means surrender, healing, release. And it's card number 35. Lost love. It is normal to feel sad when a relationship or friendship ends. Yet this healing card has shown up in your reading today to let you know that everything truly does happen for a reason. Trust and accept that higher forces are at work in your life at the moment, and that your soul is guiding you towards an ever greater love. You may not feel it at present, but you are surrounded by an ocean of love. You are loved more than you will ever know. There is little point in searching for answers. Accept things as they are. The truth is what is, yet it is also what was and what will be. There are no mistakes. Everything you experience has a purpose and is meaningful. All is part of the higher plan for your life. Every day is a new beginning, yet nothing is ever lost, for life is an endless cycle. What goes around comes around. Love is eternal. So that's beautiful. So we're having a healing card today. And I would say that all these cards are actually on some level a healing card. Um, so we're basically in healing mode and releasing mode. So I would generally, when a lot of releasing is happening, drink lots of water. I would also tell you to have it be a self-care day. Really allow yourself to care for yourself and love yourself today. Um, and just really go in and become one with the self and meditate a little bit today and do some journal writing to help your release come through. So, affirmation is: all I experience in life has a purpose and is meaningful. Everything is part of a higher plan. Every experience expands my understanding and appreciation of love. The truth is what is. The truth is what was. The truth is what will be. That's beautiful. So here you go. the words. And since no one has commented, I'm assuming that you all don't want to receive a card. So our readings are done for today. And so now it's time for the sound. And so since today is a release day and a self-care day, I am just going to play my black ZenTube so that we can actually use the sound session as a background for whatever release you're doing or whatever meditation you are working with today to help you release. Okay, so you can play this in the background as you're doing your prayers and as you're trying to release whatever energy wants to come off of you right now. Just remember to connect in with Source, Mother Earth, and bring your higher self into your body. And once you're really connected in like that, you can really do a lot of excellent release work with Source, Mother Earth, and your higher self. And for those of you who are operating heavy machinery or driving a car, please listen to the sound later when you are in a place where you can meditate or seated or lying down, because driving also requires concentration, and this will put you in a meditative state. So best to use sound sessions while you are in meditation or when you're in a safe place where you're seated or lying down and ready to go in deep into your energy. Here we go. You can now bring in your angels, archangels, guardians, guides, ascended masters, gods and goddesses that you work with, that you receive messages from. Bring them in to surround you and support you and connect with you, sending you love and light and support, guiding you through any issues that you might be wanting to release and to become clearer with. And working with Source and Mother Earth and your higher self, along with these teams of angelic light, to help you and assist you, releasing that which wants to leave, and bringing in the love and light and connection. And allow for any movement in your body. If your body feels the need to move, allow for that. The energy might be releasing from that joint or your head or your neck, your shoulders, your arms. Allow for all to be right and sound for you. We say thank you to Source. We say thank you to Mother Earth. We say thank you to our higher selves. We say thank you to our selves. We say thank you to the gods, goddesses, angels, archangels, guardians, guides, ascended masters. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We are grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Amen. Jai Bhagwan Ki. And so it is. We start wiggling our fingers and toes, starting to come back into the body. Starting to move the upper body slightly for easement. Taking some deep breaths and opening your eyes when you're ready. And I will say, all my energy back to me, all your energy back to you. We are in our sacred spaces and places in time and dimension. We are disconnected. Thank you so much for being here, for being live if you're live, and for being on the replay if you're on the replay. I appreciate you and I appreciate this day. It just feels like a beautiful day today. So I leave you with, I hope you have a wonderful day. Goodbye.